my mind was freaking out. I kind of don't want to talk about this, but I know I should. And it's not that it's that embarrassing, it's just that I feel stupid talking about it. Which I guess, does that mean it's embarrassing if you feel stupid? Okay, so I didn't film like at all yesterday. I don't know if I have any footage from yesterday. Anyway, so I woke up and went to my business class. And Audrey had helped me study for it, and I felt really good about it. And I took the test, and I felt really good about it. And I was like, okay, finally. That was the one I was worried about because it's just kind of the class that's the hardest for me, my business class. So I was really worried about it, but I think that I did really well, like A, B, in there somewhere. So then I leave, I come home, I met Audrey here. Audrey was doing her homework, and then we filmed the feminism talk, and then Audrey left, and then I edited, and then had lunch, and then left for class to go to my Excel class. Like, everything was fine, everything was normal. I was kind of like in a rush, but not like, I wasn't like freaking out or anything. So I went to my Excel class at like 2 o'clock and go in to take my test, sit down. Everyone else was kind of like really nervous about it. I wasn't nervous at all. I was just like, whatever, it's just Excel, who cares? The person next to me was like, oh my gosh, this is the hardest one. Why did she give us, because she told us to study 3 of them, and then like 1 out of the 3 were going to be chosen, and like I didn't study any of them just because I just didn't have time. It's been like, I've been super busy with like all my social media stuff that I've been doing, and like my business phone calls. The guy I'm working with has me like doing stuff, and then editing every single day for Vlogmas, filming every single day for Vlogmas, trying to be entertaining of some sorts and like not just studying the entire time during Vlogmas. Or I have to keep my like quotas up at my job and like sell enough, and then so it's just been like a lot. And then finals week and everything. And then Morgan freaks out at me because I don't talk to her enough. So it's just been so much to handle and to deal with. So, but I'm one of those people who just doesn't realize that I'm stressed out. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I don't get stressed. I'm not stressed. And in reality, I'm in my subconscious, I'm like super stressed out. So I show up to my Excel class and start like answering the questions, get through the first 5, and then just like my mind goes blank. Like I literally can't think. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, and trying to explain it now I feel really stupid, but like I literally could not, like my brain wasn't there. It was gone. Like I literally did not have, I was just staring at the computer. And the first 5 problems I knew. The 6th problem I didn't know, but it's like, why did I freak out over one problem that I didn't know? I like literally didn't know how to do it. And then I started to look over at the person next to me because she was looking at the person next to her. And then I was like, no, I can't cheat. I can't do this. I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, I take my phone with me, and I call my dad. And I'm surprised my teacher even let me go to the bathroom. But I was like, hey Dad, I am taking my test, and my mind literally went blank. Like, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I can't do it. And it's so unlike me to be that stressed out or that concerned with something like that. Anyone who like knew me in high school and stuff, I didn't study for tests. I just kind of like I don't know, I just showed up, took the test, I got whatever I got. I didn't really care. But I got really good grades in high school because the high school I went to wasn't really, I feel like, that difficult, or maybe it was the classes I took that just like weren't difficult. I just haven't ever been one of those people, not since elementary school. Elementary school was the last time that I was like really concerned with like getting good grades and stuff. But middle school, high school, I wasn't that concerned about it, or like I wouldn't have freaked out over that. So it was so weird to me. I think that's like what freaked me out anymore, was like, why am I freaking out over this? And I felt like, I don't even know how to explain how I felt. But you know how when you're in elementary school, your mom drops you off and you're literally like, I do not want to be here right now. Like, I want to go home. And you just know the day is doomed. Like, you're just over it already. If someone asks you if you're okay, you're just gonna like start crying. So then I walked back into the classroom and I told my teacher, like, I need to leave. But I don't even know like why. Like, Bethany, just go back in there and just fail the test. Like, who cares? I have a good enough grade in that class. I don't think that even if I turned it in like not completed, I don't even think that it would have been like that big of a deal. But I just had a freaking spaz attack and I like had to leave. So I came home And I called my dad again, and I like didn't even know what I was doing. I was like, Dad, I just left. He was like, that's fine. It's okay. Just like see if you can take it again. My teacher told me I could come back at like 6:30 that night to take it. So I took a shower, and I feel like I'm butchering this story because I don't know how to explain how I felt, but I've never felt that way in my life. I've never felt like I want to die right now. And I don't think it was because of the test. I think it was just like everything just accumulating, and then that just like set me off. That was like the trigger to just be like, Bethany, you're like, you cannot continue living like this because you are killing yourself. And I didn't give myself like time to process like, I don't know, anything that was going on, because I just like one thing after the other after the other after the other, and then like I just had so much going on and so much going on in my brain, and I have to figure out when I'm gonna come home and see my family for Christmas, because I don't think I've seen them in, oh well, I haven't gone home in a long time. I don't think I've gone home at all. I haven't gone home in 6 months, so I've like been trying to figure out when I'm gonna go home and all of that kind of stuff, and figure out what I'm doing with this YouTube channel, and talking to my coworkers about my YouTube channel because I haven't even mentioned it to them ever before, and like all of this stuff of like kind of starting up a business while I have finals week, while I have work, like full-time job and school, and I'm starting up this other company and all of that kind of stuff. So it's just been a lot, and I think that just like it just triggered a panic attack, and I freaked out. And the thing about it was like I knew that I was being irrational, and I knew that what I was feeling was stupid, and I kept telling myself like normal Bethany would not be freaking out about this, but to me in that moment it was like do or die. Like I wanted to like quit college. Like I was over it. I was done. I wanted to quit everything. I wanted to quit my job. I wanted to quit college. I wanted to like, I didn't want to do any of it. So I don't know why I'm telling this story either. I guess just to explain what happened yesterday. I like could not film. I didn't want to, and then my parents were like, no, you should, because that's real life and people need to know that like everyone struggles. I shouldn't be embarrassed about this. I'm not really embarrassed, I just feel stupid. Like, Bethany, get over yourself. Today's actually the 16th, but I'm gonna put this in the 15th vlog because I'm explaining what happened yesterday, and I don't have any footage to put up for the 15th. Life's only gonna get better, am I right? I just keep telling myself it's all a season. It's only a season. College is just a season. New York is just a season. Maybe. Living in a tiny apartment and working full-time, it's just a season. Everything's just a season. I don't have to do this forever. I can quit college whenever I want. I can leave New York whenever I want. I can move to the middle of Africa whenever I want. It's all okay, just day to day. It's not a life commitment. I always feel like decisions are like, okay, this is, you're signing over your life to this specific thing, and it's not. I need to learn to just take it all day by day, step by step. I'm just learning. I'm just now becoming an adult. This is all new to me. Life experience. One day I'm going to tell my kids when they're struggling with their test about how I walked out of my Excel class, or my Excel final. Oh, by the way, guys, I did go back. I went back at 6:20, and she actually gave us a different case problem for that class, and it was a lot easier than case problem 3. So God was definitely on my side. I was praying the whole time, just like, Lord help me. I took a shower and listened to worship music and was like, God, I need you to tell me what to do, because I don't want to go back. Like, I don't want to go back to school right now. But I did. I ran there because I was going to be late, and I took the test, and you know what? Whatever I get is better than not turning anything in. That's what my dad was telling me. I'm proud of myself for going back because I think I definitely would have regretted it if I hadn't. But yesterday I did not want to. I left and I was like, I don't ever want to step foot in that school again. I don't know why either, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I loved going to class. Like, school is, like, I enjoy college. I enjoy learning. I enjoy my professors and at school, and my schedule is fine and it's whatever. Just yesterday, I don't know what it was. My mind was freaking out. My brain was not having it. 2 or 3 days ago, I was telling Audrey about how I kept having like fainting feelings. Like, I would move and just get like so dizzy and felt like I was gonna like faint or throw up, and I needed to like hold on to something. And I told her that, and she was like, yeah, that happens to me when I'm really stressed out too. I was like, I don't think it's because I'm stressed out. Like, I'm not stressed out. A day later, I have a freaking panic attack in my Excel final. So clearly, Bethany, you're a little stressed. You just don't know what stress feels like, apparently. Anyway, glad it's all over. I am done. Bethany has made it through her first semester of college. She's going back for a second one after Christmas break. It's all gonna be okay. Whew. Life is a climb, as Miley Cyrus would say.